Hey, yo, what's up, world? How y'all doing, man? God bless you as always, man. I'm just so excited for everybody, man. Listen, um, just came from one of my appointments, seeing one of my clients, and on my way to my other gig, you know what I mean? I sometimes I just turn off the radio and I just pray, talk to God. I think, I ask for some direction. And sometimes some of these appointments just really make me start thinking with some of the stuff that some of my clients go through, man. And I just got this message for you right here, man. I had to let you know this right away. Some of you have things falling apart in your life. Relationships are falling apart. Marriages are falling apart. Work falling apart. Friendships, whatever the type of relationship it is. It seems like it's falling apart on you. It seems like it's the end of the world for some of you, because some of you had built your life around that thing that is now leaving your life, whether it's a boyfriend, a man, whether it's a woman, a job. You built your life around these things. Every decision that you made was because of this man, or because of this woman, or because of this job. And it's falling apart on you right now. And you're at a point where you're starting to feel anxious. You're starting to feel a little bit of depression. You're going through some things mentally, that is a little tough to handle. And here's a reality check. It's good. That's good for you. And what I mean by that's good for you is, God does not take things away or tear things away from you or tear things apart unless he is trying to build something greater for you, to you, through you. Like any type of reconstruction, things have to be torn down before the new can be built. So if you have things being torn out of your life right now, sometimes it's gradually. You knew it was happening over the years. But sometimes it's like, whoa, what the heck just happened? I did not see that coming. Regardless of what end of the spectrum you're on when it comes to that, please understand this, especially us believers. Know that God does not tear things away from us, that no man can tear anything away from us. No man can take anything away from us. And what I mean by man, I mean man and woman. No one, no person, no human being can take anything away from you that God has set for you. Unless, of course, you allow it to happen. So if you are one of the ones out there building your life around a man or a woman or a job or this, that, and the other, first and foremost, you need to be building your life around God, your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, first and foremost. Secondly, you need to be understanding your purpose, what God has intended for you on this planet. What blessing are you to this world? And you need to step out in it and make it happen. Consistently building your worth and your value. It should be a daily task to work on your self-worth, your worth, your value. You should be doing this daily, because none of us know it all. Every day you should be feeding your mind. Every day. But never should you put yourself in a situation where you are utterly depressed. Some of you contemplating suicide even, because whatever this thing, this person, place, or thing was that you were building your life around, that you shouldn't have been in the first place, is now falling apart. And all you have left from it is memories. A lot of them good, some of them bad. Maybe some type of negligee, or, something like that. Pictures in the club, pictures out at picnics, pictures at whatever, which are all, honestly, at the end of the day, nothing when it comes to now where you're at in the state in your life right at this very moment, because of the utter loss. Now, am I telling you if you're in a relationship that you need to not give your all to that relationship? Absolutely not. And if you're reading this way, then you're really not paying attention. You're not using the common sense that God gave you. But you know what? The older I get, the more I realize common sense ain't so common, right? Oh, man. But listen, man, Don't build your life around one person, one thing, one place. Make sure your life is built so that you are prepared to deal with the worst of the worst. I tell my wife all the time, baby, you need to make sure you're prepared in case the worst of the worst ever happens to me. It is important to me that if something ever happens to me, that my wife continues to move on. That because I am gone or I end up leaving or dying or whatever the case is, whatever happens to me, if I'm not there, it is important to me that she is able to be sustained on her own. Not this 2000 whatever independent woman, I don't need no man, bull crap. That's poppycock. That's bull crap. Okay? We all need each other. And if it's not a balance where she can be independent and I can be independent, and together in our independence, we're building something together and we have that respect for one another, then that's not a healthy relationship. And that's with your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, family, friends, work. It needs to be a balance. A balance. And if that balance isn't there, if it teeters too much to the right or a little bit more to the left and it's off, there needs to be a fix to level that thing out. It's got to be level. So I hope you guys are receiving this message. And I think this needs to be shared with any and everybody. Any and everybody. All right? Focus. Please don't take what I'm saying out of context. Reevaluate your life. Pray. Understand the plan that God has for you. Understand the purpose that God has for you. And step out in it. And it's not to be codependent to the point where you can't be successful if whatever your dependency is on is gone. And I'm talking about even you drug addicts. You're codependent on that drug. If you can't survive without it, it's a problem. There's a mental block taking place where instead of freedom in your relationships, freedom in your workplace, freedom in your life to be relieved, elated, to be able to make decisions without having whatever you're dependent on, whatever you're being focused on, whatever that dependency is, being afraid of that thing leaving. You need to know within yourself that whether that thing is there or not, you are going to be okay. You're going to be okay. God's got you. And people who are truly your friends got you all day. No matter what it is you've been through, whatever the hell it is you've been through, if they're truly your friend, they got you. They will see you through. They're going to keep it 100 with you. They're going to tell you where you was messing up. And you got to be open to that. You deserve it. You earned it. Take ownership of it. Accept it. And then move on. A true friend going to let you know what it is no matter what. That's a true friend. They're not afraid of losing that relationship because hopefully you know the intention of that conversation. Anyways, don't let yourself be in a mental prison. I'm telling you, this is the worst prison there is. Worst prison there is. A lot of us are conditioned to be institutionalized mentally. That'll be a whole nother video. Don't do it. All right? Much love to you. I love you, and as always, if it's not building your mind, get rid of it. This is a complete and total waste of your time. I love you guys. All right? Let's go viral. Share this video with any and everybody. All right? And subscribe to my YouTube channel, Coach_EWILL, the number 1. Much love. Peace. Instagram too. Hit me up. Peace.